When I first started out, it was like I had no idea that we could create almost like an industry for golf instruction. I mean, that was the furthest thing from my mind at that point in time. I mean, I was a failed tour player, and I taught essentially to earn some money to see if I could play. And so as time went by, I found that somehow I had a knack for teaching, and so then we started the Leadbetter Academy system, and we had one academy to start with, and even with one academy, I couldn't do it all. I mean, it was only 24 hours in the day, and I was teaching for 23 hours, but I mean, I needed somebody for that extra hour. So the fact is, jokes aside, creating almost a manual. We had a lady back in the day called Patty McGowan who sort of created this manual for teaching, which is still the basis really for our coaching. And so we've expanded it a lot. Obviously, a lot of it's online now. We have over 700 coaches worldwide and over 100 coaches within our system itself. And so I'm very proud of that, because it's sort of a legacy. They always used to say to me, David, make hay while the sun shines. Your flavor of the month right now. You've got this player and that player, and you're in magazines, and you're this and that, and it doesn't last forever. Well, we've sort of made it last for quite a while. We've always seemed to be on the cutting edge, and having great people around me, people like Sean Hogan, who's been with me for so many years now, and having these sort of people around me who I can trust that when people come to them, they're going to get a very high level of instruction, and it's a systematic approach. It's not so much a system or a method per se. We actually teach a philosophy, and a philosophy whereby no matter who we're working with, we feel we can adapt in order to help that particular individual. No matter what their talent level is, no matter how much time they've got to play, what their goals are, etc., etc. So training teachers and training coaches was really important. We had so many demands to open academies in different parts of the world, and so we used to have a big academy in Austria, and a lot of our trainee teachers, including Sean Hogan, went there for a couple of years to learn. And you do learn if you're teaching in Austria, I can tell you, because they're tough to work with. Just the standard, they're not natural golfers, that's for sure. So this was a learning experience for a lot of these people back then, and it was a great grounding. And so it's been fascinating to watch the growth of teachers, because as many successful players as I and we have created through the years, we probably created many more successful teachers who learned got their grounding with the Leadbetter organization. So there's a lot of teachers out there. We have our annual summit, and a lot of the teachers from the past come back, and so it's been great, because in the end, my goal's always been to help players. Well, I can't help everybody. So the fact is, by training teachers and spreading the word, spreading the philosophy, giving them my ideas, sprinkled in with their own ideas, all of a sudden you've got a better quality of teaching. So yes, I've got awards for Teachers Hall of Fame and all of that nature, all of that stuff. But the fact is, it's just very nice to know that, hey, there's a lot of teachers out there who are with us, who maybe are on their own, but have developed their philosophy around this base that we gave them. And that's what it's all about. Because if you create better golfers that are improving, golfers that are having fun, you're going to keep those people in the game, because that's the goal really, is to grow the game, get the level of play up to a higher level. And we're seeing that now, and it's certainly having the junior academy now that we've had going for a number of years now. And I started one way back when with IMG, and now we've got our own academy, and we're going to be opening another facility in Asia, and because juniors are the future of the game. So I love teaching and coaching juniors, and so all our teachers are trained not only just to work with adults and to quick fix people and fix their slice, but to help to develop players technically, also from a standpoint of creating a good all-round person. That's the one thing that's great about the game of golf, that young players that get into the game are generally of a sort of a high quality character, maybe more so than any other sport. It's a game, hey, where we have to monitor ourselves and so on. So all that being said, it is a way that really, to me, I've been able to express myself and hopefully keep my legacy going. You know, I've got 2 of my children who are into coaching and teaching, so it's been a fun ride, a fun journey, and hopefully it's going to continue long into the future.